Welcome to Northwood Farm, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to purchase a 4-bedroom detached farmhouse on 4.5 acres with loads of potential. But before we go inside, take a look from above. Northwood Farm offers a substantial 4.5 acre plot of land with a charming 2,345 square foot detached residence and multiple outbuildings totaling almost 2,000 square foot, absolutely bursting with potential to transform into your dream home. Situated in the village of Wilstead, this area offers a friendly, thriving community served by local amenities such as schooling, a general store, post office, pharmacy, takeaways and 2 pubs. A 15-minute drive away is Bedford Centre, with Harper Trust schooling and a mainline station for fast and frequent services into London stations. So as we enter into our large entrance hall, this property, we're informed, was originally a cow barn, but as you can see over the years it's been extended and modified to become a residential family home. And as you can see, we've got this fantastic size room in here, perfect for welcoming guests and perfect for storage and keeping things out of the way. Now moving into our lounge, as you can see it's a fantastic size room. It's a dual aspect in here, so there's light coming in from front and back, it's a really nice light room. Back into our entrance hall, we have some understairs storage and then our downstairs Jack and Jill bathroom as well. Now moving into our dining room, like the lounge, dual aspect again, lots of natural light in here, another fireplace in here too, fantastic size room with really nice high ceilings and obviously our character beams as well. Now moving into the kitchen, as mentioned, there's a lot of potential with this property, so you're going to look to do some changes in here, but it's a real great canvas to work with. Of course, we'll talk about it later, you could always look to extend to the rear subject to planning permission, but another great size room in here. Now we have our additional storage area, so there's almost a utility in here, space for more coats, space for more shoes, and then we have our double garage as well, which has power and an up and over door. Moving to the rear, we have this conservatory area here, which is fantastic, perhaps as a reading room, with great views onto the garden as well. Let's take a look upstairs. Heading upstairs now, we have this really light and airy, spacious landing. Moving into our master bedroom. So as you can see in here, you've got loads of space to work with. We also have an ensuite in here too. You could always look to perhaps put a dulet balcony out the back or extend out the back as well to make this room even bigger, to really take in and appreciate those fantastic countryside views to the rear. Back towards our landing area, we have our 4th bedroom. This is the smallest bedroom in the house, still not a bad size. Easily get a double bed in here, or be perfect for a study as well. Back onto our landing. So in this room here, of course, you're going to do some modernising to the room here, but you've got all the space here. Again, potentially looking to extend out to the rear to make this even bigger. Leaving our family bathroom, we move further down into the property. As you can see, another fantastic size double bedroom in here. This also comes with built-in wardrobes and again, more fantastic views over that garden. Now back into our landing again. The great thing with this property is because the rooms are all square, they're all really usable spaces. You can use every single corner of this house. And again, this is our last bedroom, similar to our master and bedroom we just saw. Another fantastic size room with built-in storage. Again, those views over that fantastic view, really high ceilings. There's loads of space in here. So we've seen inside the property, but now I want to show you something really exciting and something really special. Let's take a look outside at that paddock, the outbuildings, the hay barn, with tons of potential. Let's go and have a look. Heading outside now, and what a beautiful day to show you this property. So as you can see, we've got tons of parking out here. We have our double garage behind me, as you can see, but then there's easily parking for maybe about 10 cars out here, obviously on a private lane as well, really nice and quiet. Now let's take a look at some of these outbuildings. You can really see this property being a farmhouse once upon a time. It oozes character. As you can see, we've got the hay barn, we'll take a look in there shortly. We have tons of storage and potential in these areas here. I'll open the one on the end here. These were originally the stables and some storage area for when it was a farm. Currently they haven't been used for a while, as you can see, but there's so much potential in here. You could look to make it an annex for a family member, or potentially a work from home area, a gym, a play area, anything. There's so much potential here. So we've seen these outbuildings, but don't worry, there's plenty more to show you, and this is the one that gets us excited the most. Of course, this could be converted under a Class Q, subject to planning permission, for additional residential area. Let's take a look inside our hay barn. So inside our hay barn now, as you can see, it's such a big space in here. It's only really until you come in here you appreciate how big this space is. As you can see, we've got these beautiful beams up here. There's so much you can do with this space. Of course, subject to planning permission, you could make it into a separate dwelling or annex, maybe put a mezzanine in here to have a separate bedroom to really use all the space down here. Maybe you're interested in classic cars and this is a perfect working shop area or storage area for your cars. Maybe you love to keep fit, you could have a gym area in here, an entertaining party area. There's so much you can do in here, but don't worry, there's even more. Through here, Leaving our hay barn, there's even more space. So these are some of the stables we have here. Don't worry, there's plenty more. So if you're having a equestrian interest, of course you're going to modernise these, but these are here already. As you can see over here, such a fantastic view. You can see our acreage over there. If you have a livestock interest, sheep, alpacas, horses, there's so much you can have in that space over there. This is a hard standing area as well. So for cars, this is already ready made. You might want to bring this around for some additional parking. Again, there's so much you could do with this space. The possibilities are endless. As you can see, we have this covered area here, perfect for a workshop, for a storage area, perhaps for more additional parking. Don't forget, we have that double garage and space for about 10 cars already. But then again, we have all this land here. Let's go and have a look. Leaving our enormous hay barn, we have even more stables here. So as you can see, there's plenty of space in here. Needs some modernising, of course, but if you have an equestrian interest, this is already pre-ready made, or more workshop areas as well. Now, we go through this gate, nice and wide for vehicular access. You could always look to take that wall out to make it even easier to get round to that hard standing area I showed you earlier. And now we move on to the paddocks. So as you can see, it's so private around here. There's sun coming in everywhere. No one will know you're here. There's so much space for your children to run around. If you've got pets as well, they've got so much free rein to run around here, but there's so much you could do. As you can see with the house behind me, it's such a wide house. And of course, subject to planning permission and extensions. Say if you came up to where this fountain area is here, you can make that kitchen bigger, the dining room bigger, those bedrooms bigger. There's so much you can do. Again, as you see here, we've got this fantastic sized rear garden. Again, really private, no one can see you in here. And we even have these mature trees here. We have pears, plums and apples, our own mini orchard to the back here. You could always look to take this down and make the garden even bigger, but it's a really nice feature to have. So if you're interested in living the good life, living the countryside life, with all this space, with all that potential, give us a call on 01234 852 434. Thank you for watching.